All
Are we
right.
recording?
We are recording.
Okay.
New designer today.
Exciting.
It is very exciting. I'm excited to see.
Much needed.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see what Dora can put together.
Yeah.
I know it's been running hot over there in design for a long time. I'm excited to have somebody else in there to do some cool stuff, but her style is also very different from everybody else in there.
Yeah.
We should sick her on like a project. Like, yeah, you know how you have like a masterwork project?
Yeah.
Like, we should sick her on something like a shirt
Mm-hmm.
and just like to sort of like inaugurate the.
Oh man, my guess is that Kiko has a plan for her for a very long time, and it involves no shirt.
It involves no shirts. My suspicion, you know what my suspicion is?
I don't think junior designer gets to make up her own shirt right away.
I think it's pin related.
Yeah.
I bet there's a lot of pins in there.
Yeah, that's my guess.
You can pre-order the SNES Classic this month.
Yeah, I signed up on Amazon to be alerted when it becomes available for pre-order, but I have not gotten anything yet, so.
Yeah? What'd you get?
Well, I wanted to pre-order the SNES, but I haven't. I signed up to be sent an email when it's available for pre-order.
But there's no blip blip?
There's no blip blip yet, so maybe it's just Walmart.
Yeah. So how do you have it set up?
If you go to Amazon, they have an SNES Classic page, and there's a button there that says, "Click here to be notified when."
Oh, I sometimes use this this site that updates me on stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really, really handy. It's called nowinstock.net. I swear to God, this sounds like a fucking commercial. But
It does, yeah.
I mean, I have no idea how they make money, so I don't even know if letting them know.
Nowinstock.net?
Yeah, exactly. And so you can like, and it'll let you know when shit goes on sale online,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have it send you a mail. But you can choose all the stores.
Oh, so it's multiple sites that
Yeah,
it'll track?
exactly. So when I was trying to get Switches for everybody,
Yeah.
I had a deep roster in there of sites that would pop up.
Is there like a subscription? How do they make money? Advertising?
Dude, I have no idea. Maybe they have ads there somewhere. I never noticed it because I just get the mails.
Yeah.
But no, it was a super handy tool, and it let me beat all that stuff. I mean, I had to get a lot of fucking Switches.
Yeah.
Like, I had to go over and well, I talked about it on the podcast where I like tried to disguise myself and go in, but it worked.
Yeah.
But then I got a tweet from the guy who said that he saw me and they just thought it was funny.
So it didn't really work.
Well, who knows? I mean, the guy who was behind the guy who was actually like a stickler behind the thing or behind the bar or whatever, the switch counter.
The Switch bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a switch bar.
Yeah.
He would not have given me one. I know that he wouldn't have if he had known. So,
yeah, there are people in those positions in retail who take their jobs very seriously.
Well, yeah, and I'm also sure that they've got extra info.
Sure.
You know, let's see. So, what are we looking at here? We must create
Is your family ready for the Splatfest this weekend?
ketchup versus mustard,
Mayonnaise.
mayo.
Ketchup versus mayo. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Not hard.
Well, no. For me, it's easy.
You
because-
hate all sauces.
Well, no, ketchup rules.
Yeah, ketchup is good.
Ketchup rules, but I'll tell you what does not rule:
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, you hate any kind of white sauce.
Yeah, any white. God, it's not even creamy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's thick oil.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
No.
I don't want it at all. It's like, oh, have you ever had fresh mayonnaise? I would never do that.
Gross. Yeah, I think ketchup's gonna win pretty easily.
Yeah, Elliot asked me what goblin cum was.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where did he read about what?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's I guess this is what my life is about. Yeah, and of course it's a comic on the oatmeal. It says the primary difference between mayonnaise and Miracle Whip is that mayonnaise on a sandwich gives it a moist sandwich flavor, and Miracle Whip on a sandwich gives it a goblin cum flavor. And it's just like,
I absolutely prefer the tangy taste of Miracle Whip to mayonnaise.
the tangy zip
Yeah,
of Miracle Whip salad dressing.
I do like it. It's much better than mayonnaise.
Neither one is appropriate. There is a single context.
What do you put on a turkey sandwich?
Mustard.
And no mayonnaise? How do you get the bread moist enough?
I don't need it to be moist. I'm not weak like some.
So you just eat this dry-ass sandwich?
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, but consider the alternative. This should be moistened
Yeah.
with this fluid, Sandwich
You
lubricant.
put mayonnaise on both pieces of bread.
Both?
Yeah, because then you don't have to put as much mayonnaise or mustard on because the mayonnaise sort of helps get the mustard spread all around. Otherwise, you're spreading mustard on this dry bread, and then you have to put way too much mustard on it to get coverage.
But for me, that's the right amount of mustard.
A whole piece of bread covered in mustard?
Oh, yeah. I would eat that by itself.
That's gross.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Listen,
Yeah.
that's, God, I can't even, I can barely imagine putting mayonnaise on one slice, like one side of the sandwich.
Mhm.
I can't imagine a universe in where mayonnaise is applied to both slices of the sandwich bread.
Well, yeah, because it acts as sort of a container vehicle for the mustard. You don't need as much mustard if it's already got mayonnaise all over it.
You know, you made this case already. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's really not great.
There was a great Friends episode where Ross makes his Thanksgiving Day turkey sandwich, and he soaks a piece of bread in gravy and puts that in the middle.
Hey.
And he calls it the moist maker.
It would.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, it's like a sponge.
Yeah.
It's like a turkey juice.
I'm trying to think where else I use mayonnaise. It's really just on a turkey sandwich.
Yeah, there is a single context in which it's not immoral, and that's tuna fish.
Well, you have to have it in. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying there are limits to what I'm willing to tolerate in terms of dryness. I'm not going to eat
Sure.
a sandwich, 2 pieces of bread, and then like the chicken of the fucking sea.
But I mean, tuna, I guess when I make tuna, I mix mayonnaise in with the tuna.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the only time it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Even in that scenario, I don't put mayonnaise on the bread.
Really? I still put it on the bread too.
No, there's no reason. Listen, it's already moist, man.
No, I put mayonnaise in the tuna, and I put some egg, some chopped up egg, hard-boiled egg, and
You just have one at the ready?
yeah. So, or I hard-boil it, and some sweet relish. Mix all that up, and then you put mayonnaise on the bread, and you put the tuna. At that point, it's really a tuna salad.
Yeah,
in the middle.
Exactly. I'll tell you how I get a little freaky.
Yeah.
It's not that freaky. I use dill relish.
You use dill rush?
Dill relish.
Oh, dill relish. I like the sweet relish.
Yeah, you would.
I don't like dill pickles.
Yeah, exactly. It's another problem.
Yeah.
Right. But it's just dill rush.
That's what I thought you said. Dill rush.
Do you remember the web rush?
Yes. Web rush.
Somehow we invented the ultimate Spider-Man technique. Can be done at level 1.
Unstoppable.
Now, does it do a fraction of 1 hit's worth of damage each time? Yes. But does it completely stun lock the foe? Also.
Yes. We're going to get a good-looking Spider-Man game.
Well, yeah, it's Insomniac.
Of course it's going to be good.
Yeah, Insomniac doesn't fuck around.
We need to make a comic
I like
strip
those guys. Yeah, I'm looking at the fresh news.
if we're even able to anymore. I don't know.
No, we can. We have what it takes. Titanfall 2 goes free on EA and Origin Access. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's so great.
It really is.
Like that's one of the weirder. I feel like that. I mean, I perceive it to have failed.
You know, it's weird. I played it for a long time, like over 100 hours easy, which I feel like is good for a game. I don't know why I'm still playing. Well, I guess I do. Like Overwatch, I'm playing for years, right? I'll play that for a long time.
Yeah.
And they kept releasing DLC, and they released new Titans, but I never really went back to it.
Right.
You know?
Right. But it wasn't because it was bad.
No, I don't know if every game has to have a multi-year life cycle.
The eternal arc.
Yeah, maybe some games you just play and they're cool, and then you play a different game later.
Yeah. No, with Overwatch, like I can't picture an Overwatch 2.
No, I can't either. I think it's a service now, and they just will keep releasing maps and heroes. And,
Yeah. You pay the door.
right.
It's $60.
Yeah,
And then various people. God, I'd love to see the stats on these loot crates.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll buy some sometimes,
Yeah,
but I don't play it enough to show off all my cool stuff.
yeah,
I love to go online and look at like the new emotes and stuff,
sure.
like the heroic stuff.
Yeah,
But I'm not that part of the community that like buys a big heap. I know that Ryan, like, he wants to get all the stuff.
oh yeah, yeah. When anytime a new event comes out with new loot boxes, we'll drop $20.
Yeah. And then is that fine usually?
No, that's not enough.
You need more?
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't need to get everything.
Yeah, me either.
I'll usually end up with enough gold to buy the skin I want if I didn't get it. I feel like they fixed their loot crate algorithm. For a while there, I was getting nothing but duplicates, like every fucking time.
Just gold, gold, gold.
No, just duplicates, like things I'd already gotten, like sprays and shit.
But it converts them into gold, right?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden I'm getting new stuff again, which is nice.
Yeah, I heard that they had goofed around with that. You got to be so careful with that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's all gambling.
It's a slot machine, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but they can't, like how mean it is.
Yeah.
Like how it has to be.
There's got to be a little dial there that they're turning.
It has to be metered. I mean, I talked to a lot of people in the industry that ended up in Vegas because it's just like they know exactly how to do this. Like
it's the same, yeah.
These skills are portable, right?
How do you keep a person putting money in?
Yeah. And all the like the freemium stuff is so data driven.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't even I don't get games if they are free now. Even if a game looks really good, I won't get it if it's free.
Just because it warps the gameplay too much?
Yeah, I know.
You know that arc.
I know, eventually.
That'll be how they get you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I did get Orcs Must Die. The new Unchained came out on PS4.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's fun.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being like a MOBA.
Well, here's what's up, man.
But it's not anymore. It's
Well, it was for a long time.
Yeah.
They had a siege mode, which is basically the whole game now.
Yeah.
It's mostly about playing the game that you remember, except there's tons of champs that do things in a custom way.
Yeah, that all have their own powers and stuff.
Exactly. And so that other mode that PvP mode might come back eventually.
Yeah.
But I think that at that time, like with the funding that they had, I think that the idea was that they were going to have some kind of an entry in that space.
Yeah.
But then it kept, like, this happens, people say with Destiny too, where, a gun is going to mean one thing wherever it's used. And so it gets weird when you have a PvP, PvE game.
Yeah.
And, how you actually do that balance. It's like one of these modes is going to suffer eventually.
So they just balanced the entire thing for PvE.
Exactly. But when it launched, it had no PvE at all, like when it was in beta a long time ago. So, I mean, it completely changed.
That's crazy.
But the mode that's out now, I think is great.
It's really fun, yeah.
Well, no, and it uses all the, it's like all Unreal 4, like it looks badass, and a bunch of the champions have really interesting interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a chance to try it. But being on PS4, I think is going to be what helps it.
Yeah.
But that's F2P, right?
It is, but you know what? And I played all 3 of the free heroes, and then I stopped. I don't know that I'll play it again. Like,
yeah,
that's just not what I'm interested in right now.
Sure, but it may be. But they still do that, even in that freemium guys. I still think they do that better than anybody else.
Yeah,
that specific tower defense where you have a character in there. Like, I think that their gameplay feels good.
Yeah, and if I could have just bought it,
you would have.
I would have. If I could have gotten all the characters, I would have. You would have.
I think it's just hard to get funding for real games. When I say real games, I mean what do they call it? Buy to play.
Yeah. Buy to play, yeah.
I love the buy to play format. I feel like it's on the rise.
Yeah.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, looking flavorful.
Are those new skins in there yet? I saw that they were going to be putting in like new skins for Battlegrounds.
Yeah, they're going to do a crate and key type thing. That's really, that's sort of like the first time I ever saw that was in Team Fortress 2, but it might have actually started in older Korean F2P game. I'm not sure.
So keys drop, or you buy keys? How does it work?
Well, I mean, the classic sense for that, like I just play Battlegrounds. Like I don't spend time on the boards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they say crate and key, historically that's meant crates drop or crates are purchasable, and then you can get keys
by buying them.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like these drop for a certain amount of time of play or whatever.
The game's still in beta, right?
Early access. Yeah.
Early access?
And people are mad. But the contention they're making is that it has to work when they launch, so they have to test it. Yeah, I mean, I understand.
But yeah, I guess so.
It's all about it's all about communication at the end of the day.
But are they going to take those items away when the game launches?
No. I would be very surprised if they thought they could get away with that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's inconceivable.
This is inconceivable to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, I bought it and I played it, but I'm not sure that I would ever buy any. Like the loot that I want in that game is the stuff I pick up from these blasted out houses.
Yeah, see, I was looking at those skins and thinking, oh, I might play it if I could look cool.
Oh yeah, but when you drop in,
You don't look like that?
well, I mean, maybe you look like that at the beginning, but none of that stuff is going to have it can't have gameplay ramifications, right?
Well, I don't care about that. I just don't want to look dumb.
Well, yeah, but you'd rather walk around and look great
Yeah.
and get shot.
Yeah, I mean, Overwatch skins don't have any gameplay.
True, but this is about getting more weapons and armor.
Like getting jackets and stuff.
Oh yeah, so you haven't really played it, have you?
I've looked at it. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
There's 100 people and one guy wins.
yeah, or 2 or 4,
How can 4 people win?
because there's different modes and different.
Oh, you can be playing as a squad.
There's different squad sizes.
I see.
Yeah, I've never played 4, but I suspect that's pretty novel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a neat idea. If it looked interesting at all, I would probably try it.
Right. You would like it. This is what Kiko and I determined. You would like it and be very good at it, but there's going to be challenges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's just going to be, it's going to be like The Division or whatever.
Yeah,
there's just going to be aesthetic.
There's no art in it.
There's aesthetic challenges in there that are going to make it not work. But functionally, like as a game
It's
play,
a very cool idea.
well, it's a very cool idea, but it plays like when we used to play Ghost Recon.
Mm.
I mean, that's actually like, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Is Ghost Recon, where you are scavenging for your equipment
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you play it with Kiko, you're basically just playing a co-op game,
Yeah.
right? And everybody else is just content. I mean, I can't hear them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, is there a voice chat in there? I mean, could you hear people if there's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
proximity
If you're up
voice?
in the plane,
Mm-hmm.
everybody voice chat is on, and so it's the classic. Everybody's
I
playing.
fucked your mom.
Yeah, everybody's playing music or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Here. So let's get crazy. Content wise, we came after Splatoon pretty hard. Ultimately, Dave's avocado nail will make an appearance. Usually, when something affects your life to the extent that the Thornwatch thing does, there would be a strip about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to complain though.
Well, it's not complaining. I mean, this is just a reality. Like it's like when I was talking about typing.
Yeah.
When I was writing the Precipice games, like it's literally like the physical act of typing is the limiting factor.
Yeah. Yeah, I love my job, but
Yeah,
I've never had to do this much of it.
You can't move your hand,
Yeah, like I
faster.
physically am in pain.
right?
Yeah.
Do you have a brace?
Kara got me this this hand exercise thing that I
Does
can
it
do.
hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. It stretches, and then it has like a roller that I can roll up and down my arm.
Oh,
Which helps a lot actually. It's like those rollers that you roll on your back.
Oh, totally.
To clear up that whatever they call that shit, fascia.
oh, yeah, totally.
I will also say that the way that Splatoon's multiplayer works is very bad for relationships. If you splat your wife,
They don't like it.
they don't like that. Not being able to be on the same team all the time.
Oh, is that where you were at last night?
Yeah,
Did you play with?
Amy Levin. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I tried to jump on Overwatch, but you were not there.
No, I think we're in Splatoon now at nights.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny, and it's only is it 4v4? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? No, I think it's 5v5.
Is it? Yeah, I'm trying to picture that group there.
Yeah.
When I think about the
Maybe
room,
it is 4.
seems
Yeah,
like
it's
there's-
4.
Yeah, there's something about it. Like, it'd be like playing Gears of War. Like if you saw your wife in half. I mean, I suspect that's not.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they let you make squads, but that's only in
Ranked.
ranked. So.
So once you get up there,
Yeah.
that's going to be wicked.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that will be really cool.
Give it a try. But yeah, if you want to jump into Splatoon with us.
Yeah, that sounds like a hoot nanny.
Yeah, we could do something about Thornwatch.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you still kind of like it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like the game. I like the idea of Thornwatch.
But yeah, man, I mean, this has got to be one of the biggest projects. I mean, how does this compare to the Precipice stuff?
Oh, it's way bigger than the Precipice stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, because it's actual final art. Like for
Oh, that was just yeah, very.
Precipice, I was just doing sketches,
You
and
did
then
faces.
people took it and screwed it up.
Yeah, yeah.
For this, like everything that's going to be in this game that you will hold in your hand and look at, that's printed out. Like
Yeah. You did the faces for the dialogue, I think, though.
yeah, that was a couple faces, a couple heads.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that was most of it, and then there was some other. The other ones were automatically generated,
Yeah.
right?
It's also weird because I feel like I'm writing a lot of it more than I had anticipated.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because you're sitting down and like you sort of need the text to guide you.
Yeah, when I do that, I have to have it right away, and I feel bad bugging you about it.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't though.
Yeah.
Writing is so easy.
Yeah.
Like, not to brag, but
Right.
I'm the best.
Best at it.
No,
I'm the
no,
best in the
it isn't
world
like
at
that. It's just like it's like I said before. It's like a mental condition. It's not like
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You know.
I definitely feel like the stuff I'm writing is framework for you to go back in
and edit.
and edit.
Yeah, but a lot of it's really good.
Some of it I'm pretty proud of.
I love the last two for the storyboards. I think are very good. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and, like I say, like do little adjustments just so that it fits with some of their other stuff.
It's got to have the right tone throughout.
Yeah.
But the Echo one I really liked. I like that
Yes.
monster.
Yes, it's very cool. Well, here, yeah. So there's a couple different things. Like you've written it,
Mm-hmm.
like you having written it and drawn it.
Yeah.
It seems like there's an opportunity there for.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, do you need any help? It's like, do you need any help writing this stuff? No, I did it.
No, I did it all. I watched a fantastic documentary yesterday called Hearts of Darkness.
About how writers are dumb.
About it was Francis Ford Coppola's wife filmed a documentary of him making Apocalypse Now.
Oh, back in the day?
Yeah, and it was fascinating. He went insane while making that movie.
In the woods? He just,
Yeah.
in the jungle? He just
Yeah,
like,
a lot of
fucking
people
lost
on
it?
that set seem to have gone crazy. Like, it was really cool.
And then when you watch the movie, can you tell?
Yeah. Yeah, what's interesting is I watched the extended version that had all the shit he had cut out, and she had recorded him without his knowledge,
Oh.
and they had filmed this scene where they came across a French plantation and met some French people, and it was a really interesting scene, I thought. And she has a recording of him where she's asking him about that day's filming where they filmed that scene, and he's like, it's garbage, forget it, we're not using any of it, I can't make this movie, it's gonna suck, it's gonna be a horrible movie, why am I even trying? And she's like, well, have you ever thought of quitting? And he's like, who would I quit from? It's all my money, I'm making the movie, like, would I go, Francis, I'm quitting? Like, he's ready to quit, he wants to stop, but he can't.
But they'll be watching that in 200 years.
Oh, yeah, it's considered like one of the best movies ever, right? But hearing him in the midst of it hate it is really incredible.
Well, but that's what we know,
Oh, yeah.
right? Are you saying that you feel like you're going crazy in the jungle? Is that what this story
I
is
feel
about?
like I hate it right now.
Yeah.
And I hope that it's good.
Yeah. You need any help wrapping up the Thornwatch
I'm
stuff?
going crazy in the forest.
You probably need some writing, though, right? Like some, like some, I need the adjective for poem, right? Like some, not obscure, like
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
like
Obtuse.
yeah, exactly, because that's my job, right?
Yeah.
Like some obtuse poetry or half remembered forest song. No, I wrote a couple of those.
Yeah, I wrote some of those. Poems aren't hard. The words just have to rhyme.
No, or the lilt of a half
There you
remembered
go. There you go, yeah.
forest song. Right? Like, it's like, no, I wrote it. Yeah, it's like, is this your final form?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, to me, that's what it seems like, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's like the wing comes out.
The black wings
Yeah,
emerge.
or just the one white wing,
Yeah.
right? Doot 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 doot. Dip it road.
Dip it off.
No, I wrote it into.
Yeah, if he's just sort of
Yeah, yeah.
floating there with one wing, I am writer and artist.
No.
No.
No, I am both.
But what will become of me?
I love this. I love this so much. But what will become of me? But what I actually typed was, but what will become of me? That's not it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I am both writer. It has to be in all caps, right?
Yeah. Both writer and artist.
Yeah, this is my final form. What will become of me? Yeah, what will become of him?
Yeah. Dust. Or become dust.
Dust such that the worm will pass you by. I'll take it.
Okay.
When I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's winter. I'm fettered by my fish gear, catch and release, get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray, and yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.